Hello and welcome to the next phase of this Dominions playthrough with Niefelheim in the early ages, where we are going to make Niefelheim and try and thug these guys out as best we can. So, still need a little bit more research. Can he do anything useful in the meantime? Is there anything? Oh, I need this. So, I needed that anyways. So that's the thing that he can do. I'm just pushing N now for next commander. It's such a helpful hotkey to use. I don't know how I played this game before. I knew about it, but I did, and I was sad. Okay, I can stop recruiting those guys. Pegasus Riders. This is interesting. This gives me access to flyers, and to be able to fly soldiers into the enemy's back line is always helpful. I do need a lab here. So I also want to try and take these provinces down here as best I can. It's an opportunity that I should take advantage of. Might as well send these guys here as well. Now the merman will catch up with the Niefelheim. You can stay there. Don't really have any jobs for you. Okay. Gonna have some overkill here, but that's fine. Overkill is fine. Actually, I would rather have Gugner. He's got better leadership, so he can actually control. He can put soldiers into more appropriate combat groups. He can do line formation and double line and such. And can basically only do boxes. So that should be fine to take this province. And then Gugner can go here, home, and collect everything that is here. I'm just going to keep making Niefelheims now until I can't make items for them fast enough, which is going to be soon because I don't have as many nature sites as I would like to have. So it's 81 gold, 126, 99, and 400, and with growth 3 scale, that should go up fairly quickly, or more quickly than if I didn't. I think growth 3 is a very, very common scale to have. That's not good. I don't want to be fighting 2 people at the same time, but there it is. I think we'll be okay. Mirror Palace, that'll be Astral and Air. So not going to complain about that, but let's have a look at these battles. Chiba. Right, so I'm under siege. I think I'll be okay. Rusty Badlands. So she beats it by strong force. Okay, this is my 2 nature gem province, so I'm very unhappy about that. Where is Rus? I don't even see them on the map. That's Kalem. I don't even see Rus, so I don't quite know why they're bothering to declare war on me. That's really weird. I have no idea. Got this province. Hey, I got a Hunter's Knife, which I have no interest in. Fortunately, I have quite a lot of soldiers. Now I think is a time where I want to start building some hurlers. Throw them in the army. Okay, so you now have the Ring of Water Breathing. I'm gonna get you to forge yourself a Frost Brand. Not strictly necessary. Or Lightning Spear. The nice thing about the Frost Brand is that there's a small area of cold. And then we got the Vine Shield and the Ring of Regen. And then this guy's gonna be a proper thug. That's all you can do, just sit there. There's nothing else you can do. Being trapped in the fort. Site search and site search. And site search. Once you're able to get to the army here to try and clear out some of these more independents. We'll be okay. What is this? The Rusty Badlands. Is this going to be worth putting in some PD to stop this? And I think it is. There's only 30 soldiers, mostly light infantry. That'll be worth it. Because this problem is with 70 gold income a turn, and will save me having to recapture it. So I think that's worth it. That should be enough. No magic sites were found. I can make a new prophet. My prophet died. There was a battle in Kisiftia. Is that the throne province? I think I'm okay because I sent in this force to preempt this. So I think we're okay here. That is fine. Giants hit hard. Oh, that's not good. I just want to see if I can turn down the audio a bit. I'm worried that it's a little bit too loud. Okay, so this is fine. They got beaten back. 50. That must be a new force. I don't like the way that my Dominion... I've lost Dominion in these places. I need more temples. Okay, let's put you guys in line formation. This is actually quite a large army. Should be able to clear that out. I'm going to leave you here. I worry about the response. With this army clears this out, then I can worry about where this army will move. But the moment I'd rather him just defend with the PD here, such as it is. Okay. Let's go into the water. First water province you get just allows you to get more water provinces. So Frostbrand, yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna give the soldiers to my Niefelheim because the way this works, I think, is if all these soldiers die, then the commander and the whole squad will rout with it, and that's like the exact opposite of what I want. I basically just want these guys to prevent the Niefelheim from being swamped, from being surrounded. So I want him nice up in the front, but not really surrounded. Let's see what can he cast here. Anything that will be helpful. Skeletal body will be a tad helpful. I should change my research. Conjuration. Conjuration's not bad. I do want conjuration. Black Servant. Enchantment is really what I'm wanting, I think. What's really cute is you can make this item Bane Venom Charm, and this basically causes disease in an enemy province. And it's not that expensive, it's only 10 death. But what you can do is if you couple it with this Black Servant, which is basically an undead stealthy commander, 15 death gems, and you have walking plague in your enemy province, and I think it'll be so much fun in the multiplayer game, but it also works in the AI against the AI. It's not. Might eventually get. They tend to get caught, but it's just fun. I like doing it. So nature gems. The Ring of Regeneration is more important than the Vine Shield. So this guy's probably not going to get the Vine Shield, but he does have the Ice Aegis, which, to be fair, is a very solid shield. I would like to get some proper armor. He's only got furs, which count as 9. These guys count as 16. Cold resistance, morale +4. But like, it's definitely an improvement. Like, it's a substantial improvement. Let's do it. But ideally, I'd rather have that blood armor, because that gives him magic resistance. If you don't know the item I'm talking about, let's find it. It is this one, Armor of Souls. Magic resistance +5. It gives you the armor protection as well. This is just solidly a much better item for the Niefelheim. Because the only real threat to him really now is magic. But I'm going to have to start thinking about getting the blood economy so I can start getting those out. For the time being, Niefelheim goes in here, and then attack closest. I've got 8 gold. What you can stay there. Might as well do a site search. Might as well become prophet. You can't do anything. No nature sites here, that's a pity. Let's do one more round of recruitment and then get one of these guys. Means I'm going to have to spend less money somewhere else. And that's fine. Okay. So first turn, the Niefelheim in action with its slugged out equipment underwater. There is a trouble in that he might get rusty equipment, but I think it's worth it to make sure you get in. So not quite what I want. So I don't want these guys to be so far ahead, but it still should be fine. If we don't need the Niefelheim at all here, I'm quite disappointed. Yeah, these guys are already rough, they're so crap. This is quite disappointing, Niefelheim. You haven't done anything helpful yet. There you go. How did... Oh my god, and now his morale's broken. This is just bad scripting. This is just terrible, terrible scripting. If he was in front, we would have won that for sure. Ugh. But if these guys retreat off the map, they don't come back. So we lost the battle, but the Niefelheim is still fine, and that's the most important thing. So there's 4 of these guys left. The mermen will be able to take it by themselves. I won't need the Niefelheim for that anymore, which is fine. This was fine. This is just... Let's watch it. This is a fairly big battle, but no surprises in how it's ended. So yeah, ideally I would rather have a few rock hurlers behind these guys, but it is what it is. Javelin's doing some fair damage here. Air 2. So TNI Orc, they're more about glamour, some air magic. It's their main thing. These guys are not fun. So one of the best ways to counter these guys is with arrows, because they have a fairly decent chance of breaking the glamour. Javelins would do it too. They're just struggling to find the hits. But they get there in the end. Okay. That was embarrassing. So... the merman will go back in and they should clear it up, no issues. The Niefelheim, I'm not going to send back. He's got work to do. He's got work to do with the killing variety. And his friend can come too. Not quite as kitted out as I'd like him to be, but we'll get there, we'll get there. Might as well send them there for good measure. Okay, and you can go there. Some site searching over here. But I'm just pulling this guy because I need to get some temples down. I've already been a bit negligent on that. Need the lab. I really would like to get some earth sites. Okay, well, I want from you guys. I want some of these death sticks, skull staff. And then I think I'm gonna... I don't have enough nature gems to kill out another Niefelheim yet, so I'm gonna go with one of these guys. Let's not recruit any units here. But let's go with these guys to try and start the inkling of a blood economy. Give this guy that one, and now he immediately gets the disease. But I think because undead, I don't think it really does anything. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him on the edge of the battlefield, and if it does caught, hopefully he will retreat. So he'll spread disease to all enemy forces there, which is objectively just good for me, because what's bad for your enemy is bad for you. No, what's bad for your enemy is good for you. Okay, that seems fine. So should win that, and should finally get into the water. And everything seems fine. Magic site, great. Okay, so I don't think we need to watch this. Golem range, this is... Our forces were beaten. Well, shucks. What's happening here? Those things. We have... So this guy? That's all in the fire? Yeah, I think it's this guy. Lou the Long Dead-Handed. Lou the Long Hand is a hero. Okay, so this is a hero, not a specific unit, but a hero unit. Well, with a little bit of luck, hopefully we do some damage. Stuck on these guys in the front line, they can't really clear them up. The glamour is really causing trouble. And these guys hit hard too, there's 20 magical damage. Some summons as well. Nothing I don't think a few Niffle Yells will manage to clear up. Hopefully we did some damage. Lost day 6. Killed some stuff, but not great. It's mostly these guys. It's mostly those guys. But fortunately they're sacred. Hopefully they can't make too many of them. And yeah, let's have a look at this one. This whole white thing around the Niffle Yells is their fast aura. Fortunately, basically all my soldiers have decent cold immunity. Breaks the glamour almost immediately. Maybe that's because he hits him. So many lightning bolts coming down, it's very rude. These Niffle Yells are so cost efficient. Just as long as you don't lose them. And they're quite hard to lose. There we go. Lost a few, but that was fine. Killed one of the Siglaws, which is great. And I'd say things are starting to go okay. Gant. Finally some blood, some earth magic items. Hey, and here as well. So now we gain 3 a turn. So now I can raise something about making some dwarven hammers. No leaders, but I can get these guys, so that's something. And take a while of recruitment before I can go into the next area. Wow, that's a lot. Mirrors are pretty terrible. Sure, if you kill the terrible province, you can still have trouble because you still can only make terrible units. Okay, so where are we? So, okay, so if this guy's on 17 research and you give him the skull stick, it gives him a bit of extra research, which is fine. And I'll use these a heap. In the meantime, yeah, just some research. I want to be able to create revenants as additional researchers. That really helps. You can start creating these guys. No, I need one of these first. I need a priest. Now upgrade this fortress, increase my income potential, and you can take that province. Oh, there's Russ. And they declared war on me. Maybe they don't like the way I've encroached so close to them. But if they're here, they must have been down here and expanded like not at all. That's really weird. Okay, well, let's get you out of here. Nothing for those guys to do. You've built your lab. Research. Okay. And then the prophet can come over here and maybe build a temple. Let's get this war started. Okay, how do I want to... Let's put these guys on lines. Put them on hold attack. We can come back here and cast spells. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Do you want to get this research up? But it is what it is. These are more astral gems would be really helpful. Yeah, It's Tin and Orc that really want to get hurt, but don't like the fact that these guys have such large armies right on my border. They might get scouted out, would be a bit of a shame, but let's actually create another one. Just because there's so many forces just so nearby. I don't like it. I've got a feeling they might attack me too, which would just be so terrible. I don't want to deal with 3 people, 3 wars at the same time, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope they have other ideas. Okay, then was found a proclamation from Tin and Orc. The prophet probably died. A new famous hero, that's always a good sign. Was battle in Port strong? Oh yeah, but let's have a look at this one. With the Niefelheim. Okay, so I've got the proper army here. Flyers getting pretty wrecked by javelins. I'm glad they didn't go for the leader. That caused some people to rot. I must put some commanders to guard him. It's not being so slack. Frozen wolves, because fuck you, that's why. It's a bit of a shame they got caught stuck on the wolves, but okay, unfortunately the Javelineers have routed. You don't have the Vine Shield. You do, but hopefully, yeah, they're starting to get frozen. It's a lot of Phantasmal Warriors. Are they cold resistant? I don't think they are. So that's better. Are you routing? Oh, that's annoying. It's really annoying. I'm not quite sure why they're routing. They're all by themselves. I think it's army hit points. When the whole army loses a certain amount of hit points, they just rout. Which is pretty annoying. Killed a lot of stuff, but mostly chaff. I think I must put them on to attack rearmost so they don't get distracted by wolves like that. That was annoying. Okay, got that. A new famous hero. So heroic abilities is always fine. What have you got? You got heroic toughness. So that's great. Rus, how can I communicate to you that I just want to be your friend? How? I think I'm just gonna have to ignore them as much as I can. Okay, so blood hunting. You're looking for a province that is just over 5,000 or near enough. So this is the blood hunt province, because otherwise you gimp your income too much. You want some forces to be able to patrol to try and keep the unrest from rising too high. I need a unit to actually you can do that. You can, so that'll be the patrolling unit. Really want to deal with these guys. So it's a new plan. One, two, three, four, 5. The fewer units I send in, the lower the chance, right, of them routing because of lack of hit points. So what I'm going to do is, I'm both going to just give them a token bodyguard. And the reason I'm doing this is to try and prevent them routing. And these guys should be thuggish enough to be able to handle it. And let's put them to attack rearmost to try and get to the rear. Because there's nothing behind him that they can kill. Okay. You can take that. Gonna put him on retreat. If it comes to it. It's pretty cheeky, but there it is. So hopefully that helps just keep him a little bit on the downside. Oh, this is annoying. I don't want to deal with Rust down here and tin orc, but not much else I can do about it. Ideally, these guys inside the fort will help to they've got a lot of siege defense, so if I have enough of them inside the fort, hopefully they'll keep them safe. Let's get that ring of vine shield for that friend. Build a temple. I don't like the way my Dominion just hasn't been spraying very effectively. So thugs, let's see how this actually works. If they're bringing a lot of reinforcements, it could be a little bit of trouble. They sometimes struggle with fatigue, so ideally I would like to get them fatigue items on them. Well, that's just rude. Our forces defeated the attacking force from Russ, so that's nice. Didn't expect that already. Where was that? That was over here. Well, that seems fine. Okay, so let's see how this works. So the color is doing the thing. Ideally, I'd like him to not get so separated, but taking some damage but regenning. And hopefully their enemies get fatigued out before they can really keep hitting them. And look at those fatigue bars, it's just great. Afflictions are obviously undesirable. But because I have access to blood magic, if I really value a particular Niefelheim, I can always maybe do Blood Feast to cure the afflictions, or more realistically just move all the items to a brand new one. They just can't hit them. Why are you running away? Ugh. Well, even though he's trying to rout, he's trying to get home too, so there's the affliction, Belfright, there's morale. He will still kill a lot of people because they'll keep trying to surround him. And the fatigue from the cold aura will kill people eventually too. So even though he's trying to run away, he's still clearing the army. I haven't had this problem where they just routing so much. But in terms of an exchange, you can see like we lost 6 javelinists and we killed this much, so it was very cost effective, but it's still not a victory. And there's always a risk that they don't retreat properly. Okay, okay, yes, that's my one thing. Oh no, I told you to retreat. They do tend to get found. That's a shame. Okay, but at least well, you're tough skin and you are heroic toughness. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm gonna put these guys right up in the front this time. Not bother with skeletal body, or do I want skeletal body? Like, it's just... It's just some extra toughness, which I think is worthwhile. Is put those there, hold an attack. They can be behind here. You can be over there as well. Let's cast spells, and hopefully we'll finally push through this time. Okay, what are you gonna do? You're not recruiting anyone. I don't have the nature gems to make more Niefelheim to get them out. So let's do another one of those. I need to clear up that wall quickly, or these guys are gonna just cause me so much trouble. Hopefully we can get a win here. I'm not too optimistic. Okay, what else do we have? Let's turn you into, which one? This one. Need to get another commander. To upgrade that to a fortress. Okay, you can go to patrol and you're gonna do some blood hunting. Patrol. I'll keep the unrest down. Okay. You can stay there. Not really gonna be found. These guys don't have fantastic 60. We could give them an item to try and buff up the stealthiness, but usually they take nature gems, but we can talk about. You can think about doing that later. At the moment, what he's doing there is fine. Have a lot of water gems. Caved ice drakes might be a thing I could think about doing. The problem is finding the mage to cast them, because building these guys to summon ice drakes just takes up so much of their time, and they're expensive. And you've got all of this that comes with them, and you use them to summon one ice drake at a time. Doesn't really super feel worth it. Golem range. Maybe we'll get it this time. Okay. What's a conquest? Let's see how this goes. Didn't win, not super surprised, but did we do enough damage for next time? 14. So that means the 13 left. We killed about half of them. Okay, that's not surprising. There was a battle in Golem range. Let's have a look at this one. Maybe if they can run in there quick enough and kill things quick enough, they won't have enough time to rouse. I'm just worried that they're gonna die. So I really don't want that. This lightning bolts hurt. That's why I kind of want the higher magic resist items on them. But I think we finally got this. That regen is so nice. There's some colors there. Some colors I'm not familiar with. If we can kill their leaders, that'll be great. And I think we will. Finally. Plus 6 units, and that was great. And killed their hero too, which is great too. Where did those things come from? That's a shame. 12 blood mages. Not shabby. It's a good first effort. Might have to increase the patrolling force there. Need a leader. Need a temple too. Oh, shucks, did I lose the commanders? Well, I'm gonna have to bring in more commanders, I might as well. Bring in some more mermen. This was a bugger. I really expected to be able to expand more quickly from the ocean. But it's something. It's a start. Wow, they're so close. This is actually the capital province here. I didn't realize. Some fire gems, so that's nice. So I want to clear out. So we'll have to siege them up pretty soon. If this is the capital province, shouldn't there be like a special magic site there that I can see, or apparently I can't see? I want to clear out this. I don't have anyone really handy except these guys. So this is one province defense there. And then I'll have to put these guys under a siege. I just don't want to fight Russ. Crystal Priestess, these are short bows. Amazon, these guys have, I can use these guys as archers, that's not a bad idea. That's one thing the race really doesn't have, they don't have good archers. But these independents might be useful for that. Either which way, I'll increase this to a giant fortress. Should really think about building another fortress. I think it's going to be here. Send you forward, maybe bring the army forward, because I finally know where they are. I can put this guy in the capital, maybe. Will probably be scouted. What started as a very promising start is definitely come a lot slower. If I can just finish this war with tier 0 quick enough, that would be really helpful. Keep my research going, start my blood economy. Oh, this is surprising. Oh, this is annoying. Because I didn't want the battle in Golem range. I wanted these guys to run away, run home, to relieve the siege. Well, that's fine. They can fight each other. Okay, so they got attacked in Golem range, and then they went to Chiba, where they managed to relieve the siege too. There's another battle in Golem range? Wow. What a complicated turn. Okay, so what happened was, they attacked here with the ritual spell. The Niefelheim were there. The Niefelheim defended against the Black Hawks. Then the Niefelheim moved here, because moving to friendly forces provinces happens first. And then this place here, Golem range, got attacked by the Griffins. And everything else, which is fine, I can handle that. Okay, I don't have a lab here yet. I want one there. As far as I'm concerned, these guys can have these provinces. I'm not going to fight them for it. I'm just going to try and hold this position here, and I think I can hold a siege here almost indefinitely with this force, which is basically what I plan to do. Yeah, I'm going to move. Alright, I need these guys. Got a temple here, so that's fine. I need a temple over here. I might build underwater temples as well. It's pretty convenient. Okay, what do we have here? It's definitely an attritional situation. But hopefully with these guys we can sort it out. 30 morale, it's horrendous. No reason for you to hang on to the ring of water breathing. If I have a lab, I'd put it there. Can keep blood hunting. If I had more nature gems, I'd definitely be building more Niefelheim, but if I can't kit them out with items, I'm much less interested in them. Let's get the Revenants to help with the research. And we have, who do we have here? We have Lanka. I'm not familiar with that race, actually. Okay, so that's fine. I might, yeah, I'm actually gonna attack and reoccupy this because there's no way they can take that force of the army big enough to stop me. You are gonna have to continue building. Okay. I'm just poor. That's my problem. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these skulls... Ah, jeez. I just don't have enough gems. This is the water gems. I'm swimming in them, but I don't really know what to do with them. I've never really had this many fire gems before, but I've got no mages with any fire path. So the only thing I can use those for is to empower something. Might as well turn those death gems into more research at this point. It's cheeky. They went over there. But the one thing the AI does do is if you attack the capital, they will come and defend you with basically everything that they have, which is what I'm going to rely on. Because I just want to kill these people. I'm actually gonna have to put these guys onto retreat in case these guys get attacked. Horde of Skeletons is at 5, which is what I want. Actually, this time for me to get another Niefelheim. So that's exciting. Let's prioritize that. Okay, 8-6, no magic sites, Balmir, no surprises here. Lost 5, that's a bit rough. These shifters, they're nasty. I'll show you. Because when they get hit, they turn into these damn bears. Which is just rude. And Rus just like to do lightning as well. But it's worth it, I think. There was a battle in Ternayog. Yeah, there was. Should just be the province defense here. Now, I don't think I have actually any intention to actually storm the fort. Things just go wrong storming forts, and when you can just siege it with a small force and just wait, and there are enough other options to do, then you eventually kill them. I think mostly by a Dominion, so I'm probably just gonna stay put and let that play through. Where was this? That was a lot of province. That was a lot of province defense. But the AI should now come and try and relieve the fort. It's usually how that works. So in preparation for that, let's bring in some more defenses. I haven't site searched here. Must have forgotten. Okay, so now, oh geez, I only need 3 more nature gems, so I'm gonna alchemize. 1, 2, 3, just enough. Okay, I've got some gold to spend. So what I expect to happen here is this army will come towards the aid, or someone's going to try and come and relieve this, where I can then pick up these provinces back relatively easily. That's my expectations. Some site searching. Just causing mischief. Okay, got some more blood slaves. Yeah, they attacked me in Tianog. No surprises. So what have they got? Looks like they got a lot of lightning bolts. That's what it looks like. But as long as I can hold them off, they're coming all out here. So if I can just survive this battle, they can't recruit basically anything else. So they got a lot here, so that's a little scary. I just hope they don't focus down my Niefelheim with lightning bolts. But basically, they're gonna really struggle to replace any more units now. They can basically just use summons. I don't know what this color's on. It's some spell. The only thing I'm really scared is if these guys just get focused with lightning bolts. But I think they'll be okay with enough of these guys coming up to with their DPS as well as taking hits themselves. These guys have cold resistance? No, they don't. They're completely fatigued out. How did you get there? These Niefelheim are great. With that ring of regen, they can't keep any hit points off of them. I enjoy these Niefelheim maybe a little bit too much. I was hoping that the leaders would be too fatigued to run away and get them, but I didn't. But that's okay. I basically got everything else. So just the commander survived. Just the commander survived. It does make me think about Sultan of Fortress a little bit more attractive. Yeah. We're under siege here. They can't break through, but I'm kind of hoping they're just never going to move on. They're just going to stay put. Because if they can just lock them down here with this force and nothing changes, and these guys just give me the time I need to deal with TNR org, I'm going to count that as a win. Hope those guys aren't up to no good. So yeah, they're probably gonna do another assault on here. So you can make your Frostbrand. You don't need a Frostbrand actually. You're a strong independent Jarl, and you got things to capture. Okay, it's time for you to come home. Oh jeez, I thought I sent someone there. But I must have used him to make an item instead. That's okay. Let's get the blood economy. Let's hope this works this time. Combat speed 8, combat speed 22. Let's try and be a little bit more sensible. Okay, search. We haven't searched with Astral up here. Okay, that seems fine. Keep saying I need more temples than I do. But this is fine for now. Let's do one more turn. There's a battle in Niefelheim. That was weird. Yeah, okay. There was a battle in Gaetia, which is somewhere. There was a battle in Welland Waters. Finally, the conquest into the oceans continues a little bit. So they're sieging me here, curiously enough. But the way this looks is Tineo can't do shit because the main fortress is sieged and they got nothing to access it through. So I don't see any real reason to let that up. Okay, so Water Province income, it's fine, it's nice. But these guys are not good. They're not good. Stone Spear, okay, so but it's something, right? The cheapest one. You get a shield. I think you're worth it for the shield. Oh yeah, one more turn, one more turn. I reckon they're gonna go. They must come and try and relieve it. I don't think they're gonna worry about rest of the world. I need a siege with 10 units, so I'll break that siege. Okay, got that filled up. That's pretty cool. The first dose of blood slaves. That means it's time to make blood searching items. Or do I just bust down the walls and go straight in and try and take it? It's tempting. So tempting. Let's siege it for one more turn. Hopefully they'll attack it. And I'll beat them. Okay. No magic sites. There's a battle in Niefelheim. The sieging force has been beaten by our forces. They definitely had a lot more than just the Black Hawks. Oh, maybe I didn't read it correctly. But I killed some decent units there. So we went to failure. Yeah, got that province back. There's a battle in Lilydor. That's just Rus. Okay. I think it's time to attack. They're not coming out. So the most important thing here is that the Niefelheim do go in first. Don't want them to be clumped up by anything. Let's hope that works. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna be so sad because they've got nowhere to retreat to. Just doing some scripting. Everything is fine. I need some of the minions in the ocean for what good that is. Okay, let's hope this battle with Niefelheim actually ends. You can get that. You can go there and do more blood searching. You can forge Dwarven Hammer. That's exciting. You can take the water breathing. Oh, just stay put. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Let's hope I actually storm the castle. Otherwise, that'll be embarrassing. They did have a lot of spells and lightning, but they seem to survive last time. Okay, so we'll have to see. Let's go straight into the battle. Yes, just the commanders basically. Okay, I kind of like this. They're in the front, but they're supported. This is going well. Love summons. Hopefully the mages will get critiqued out at some point. Is there a Lieutenant God here? Not that I can see. Don't kill him! Don't kill him! Don't kill him! I mean, taking the mages out, but it's getting too close for comfort. Never healing wound, that's rude. I think we're okay. Who are you? You just... I don't even know what you are. But yes! Taking the capital of Tirnaog! With their gem income from the capital province, that's pretty sweet. Really? Just kill them. Hurry up! Okay! That's... Oh, that's not nice. But yeah, at this point, they're stuffed. And that's fine too. Siege me again over there. I didn't see him. Maybe he must have just been one of the mages. But I think this is a good place to stop this video. With this province taken from Tirnaog, they basically just have these two provinces. They basically got nothing left. They're done. And they get 3 air gems there, which we'll have to find something to use them for. Got 2 nature gems there, which is just what I'm after. So that's 6 gems all in total. And expanding the sea now, so things should accelerate from here. Wrap up these provinces, maybe take the Throne province, build more temples, get the Dominion spread. I'm all over. I guess this was my place here for a while. And my Pretender was here, so he was spreading Dominion there as he went. My Dominion spread really hasn't been that great. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you see you next time. Okay.